$200 one?
Yeah, $500 one, dude, for a cup and some radiation.
Well, I didn't
That's
buy.
that's
I didn't buy the first one to begin with.
Wait, what is you Fallout first? You mean the Fallout 76 bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a like couple $100 version of that. Oh my
Yeah, you
god.
can pay $200 a year.
What? Why do these people think that their fans just like are rolling in so much money that they can just throw away millions of dollars?
I
It's
mean, they already
because
did to begin with
it's
just buying the
because they
first.
gotta make money somehow. Like the fastest way to do it is to at least try to make a subscription service to their most dedicated fans to try to get money out. I feel like that's all they have left is they don't they're not making enough money from sold copies, so it's just like, yeah, why not just try to use the live service?
Todd and his sweet little lies. Why is chat disabled for this? Oh, because I'm watching the fucking rerun or whatever. It's not back up yet.
Shit. I think it started a new link.
Oh, okay. Let me go find it. Krabsy ShitShow. Okay, yeah. PP. Got him.
Sir, how could you?
I'm the PP man. I hop in your chat and I say PP.
Stop it!
There's a funny little glitch in WoW sometimes where you will just kind of run like T-pose.
Really?
Yeah. Well, technically it's opposite of T-pose, I guess. You run with your arms just like the upper half of your torso is just broken. You run with your arms just flat at your side. Alright. I'm gonna turn in my quest.
There was like a wasn't there a World of Warcraft movie that came out a while back?
World of
Yeah.
Warcraft Wii?
No
No
movie.
movie. It was Warlords of Draenor movie.
Oh man.
I don't even know if it was good.
From what I heard,
So
no.
I was like, how big is it in the
Um,
community?
Someone sent me a
Apparently
link.
it was like very mixed reviews.
Someone sent me a link to the
Like
stream.
most video game movies.
Yeah, but it
Wait.
was more because of the impact it had on the game itself. Because the movie came was coming out, they rushed that expansion to get finished as fast as possible to coincide with the movie coming. Therefore, that expansion sucked.
That's just a basic formula of like if you rush something just to make some money off of it, it's gonna become bad no matter
Yeah,
what.
there's gonna be a lot of shit wrong
Unless
with it.
you're Halo 2 for some other.
Bro, Halo.
Hey, whoa.
Hello. Why is my screen not working on my phone? There we go. Oh. What if Thanos walked up to you and just whispered in your ear, "Come inside me"? What do you do? Mind you, this is also Thanos with the gauntlet.
You know, there's gonna be some kids in the future that think Thanos killed Stan Lee.
That
I
what?
hate that thought. I don't like you.
Just
Kids
because
that.
like he was such like a
Right.
god by
Yeah.
like everyone liked him as far as like his Marvel fans who made memes and shit. I feel like that could be like one thing that you could say like you could be like, yeah, Thanos killed Stan Lee while he died around the fucking Endgame. snapped his fingers.
I guess you could say that was Stanley's endgame.
Stanley was one.
Dude, it reminds me.
Uh,
I was in class one day, and me and my friend were talking about that. Like I'm like, dude, think about it. Stanley's gonna die in our lifetime.
and
he's like-
you
and-
said it before he died?
The
That's not-
day before, and the guy was like, "Nah, he's gonna live forever." And we come back to class the next day. He's like, "Motherfucker, why? Why would you say that?"
Maybe. Oh. Oh man, that is a shame though. It's gonna be like one of those. What the fuck? What the fuck did they call it? The Mandela effect. That's what'll happen. Is people will start thinking like, yeah, Thanos actually did kill Stan Lee or some shit.
Quan, that's the most autistic thing I've ever heard.
3-year-olds won't know it. People already think 9/11 doesn't happen. 9/11 was a fucking it was a fucking inside job or didn't happen or one or the other.
Are you implying it did happen?
Are you implying that it happened?
Exactly.
How dare you? Also, I said I was supposed to kill some lady here, but there's no one here to kill.
Oh. Forgot you're playing video games.
Video games.
Video games.
Also,
Play
when
video
they
games.
updated Fortnite, I decided to play one game to see if it was better. I came in second. I didn't build anything because building's for babies.
I don't even know how to build on there. The first time I played, I stopped because I'm like, where am I? And I saw one guy in the distance. I'm like, okay, let me shoot this man. And then I shot at him once, and he immediately built like some castle like out of nowhere. I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Just throws down fucking billions of walls real quick, and he becomes Trump Coon incarnate.
Yeah, I was like, what do we do? I saw that. I'm like, I'm gonna run away.
Fabian ran into Shrek. Ninja plays.
Yeah, I was in a ninja stream. I got him, dead, shot him.
Oh man, Ninja's dead.
I said, Mr.
Fabian fucking owned Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, Dr. Costigan, he got
Dr.
pwned.
Costigan. We should have Dr. Costigan on.
Hey, Doc, I know you teach on Tuesday mornings, but would you like to be in our live stream?
That man drives a whole hour just to get to that thing.
I know.
That's like, that's gotta.
It's
All
gotta
right,
hurt.
enough about Doc. I gotta go see him again when I get back.
Tell me when you do get back so I can come with.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be. Oh man, I'm gonna buy these because my fucking the front two tires of my car are fucking bald. Like they have no fucking
No hair? They're bald?
Yeah, just they're bald and like I can fucking slide with ease.
You gonna go drifting?
Is a cha-cha slide.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go buy some new tires later this week and take a good down road trip to Georgia. It's gonna
Take me home, country roads.
Take me home, Obama roads, to the place, Obama road, Obama, up
Guys, what is
stinky, stinky
What is
road.
Obama's last name? What is Obama's last name?
Usock.
Obama out.
Stinky.
Guys, what is Obama last name?
Hey Peter, do you just want to be in our Discord chat? Cause you keep typing in there and I can't read it. Here, let me add you to this thing. Just keep typing in there. Let's see. Where
said nope.
I invited you, you cuck. Man, I'm so mad. I had like the background painted and everything. I don't know if I should do this in Photoshop or what. Oh. Well, that's in an hour.
What's in an hour?
This guy, he says he has to go to his counselor. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Okay. Alright, bud. Let's just draw chowder.
Draw is kissing.
I'm not that good though, Peter. I'm terrible at drawing and animating. Well, I'm decent at it. I'm not great.
So looks like someone decided to open up Adobe Animate, huh?
There's an update for Adobe Animate. It says it has brushes now, like new brushes.
I need to get a new couch. Oh man, is that a walrus?
Me.
Excuse me.
Can you not, sir? Can you like not?
Sir? 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 Listen to me, sir.
What the heck? Oh shit.
That's great. Oh.
Just buy a light table if you want to animate traditionally.
No, no, I'm gonna die. Fuck. No, I made a mistake. No, this is so stupid. What the fuck? I accepted a quest and I forgot this quest stuns me at the end while the guy like monologues, and I dragged a single enemy with me and he just got to sit there and beat the hell out of me. God fucking damn it.
Or just be like me and buy some teak.
Didn't you? Oh no, you were gonna sell yours to
I was gonna give it to Zach.
little psychic. Yeah.
He bought another one though.
What about all that? Was it how was Cuphead done?
Traditionally animated, but then they imported all their drawings and colored them digitally.
So yeah, I mean, if you really want to do it, you can.
This takes time and a lot of
It
paper.
really does, yeah.
That's how I had one of my first animation classes was give you one traditional animation.
That's
Cuphead, yeah.
that's what
Cuphead
I was
was
saying. When I was thinking of it, I was just like, they probably did the traditional thing. They have to like, put it.
just for the
No,
colors
wait,
to be
hold on.
consistent.
What do you mean no one animates traditionally? Hold on there. That's quite a generalization right
A
there.
lot of those shows
saying,
on
like-
Cartoon Network are animated traditionally too. Adventure Time was drawn traditionally. Regular show was animated traditionally. They had like special effects here and there. It was colored digitally, but it was almost all of it was animated traditionally.
I honestly marvel at the masterpiece that is Redline, the movie, because it was like a 10-year project that it was one of the only movies of the last decade, or in the last decade. Holy shit! It's something about like how it oh, Quan just left. It was something I read about it, like every frame of it that was like fully animated was done by hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a masterpiece watching how that worked. Did Quan die?
I think so. He should be back. Probably pooped his pants or something.
I always poop my pants.
Have you seen Jojo Rabbit?
Have I seen what?
Jojo Rabbit.
No.
It's a movie.
Oh wait, is that what's that called? Is that the Nazi love story thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
I
It
wanna
looks really
watch it.
interesting.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It has like a Wes Anderson vibe, but it's not Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Like the trailer reminds me of fuck, what's it called? Kingdom something.
I like how they also portray Hitler as haha funny boy.
I think it's supposed to be like his imaginary friend.
Wait, what?
I think
Yeah, I
Hitler's
think
supposed to
that's-
be
Oh,
his
that
imaginary
was
friend.
the-
There's Quan.
Oh my, yeah, my bad. I had to just restart my computer. I thought that was the case too.
Oh man, I'd love Hitler to be my imaginary friend.
The director couldn't find anyone that wanted to play Hitler, so apparently he played it himself.
I mean, yeah.
I'd like to play Hitler. That sounds like it'd be pretty cool.
Oh wow, that was pretty fast. Okay, cool.
To have everybody universally hate you forever. Right. Like, why can I not call my mount? There we go.
Yeah, I saw Green Eggs and Ham yesterday. It's actually pretty good. The animation on that's really nice. The Netflix thing. And a light table, you can get them for pretty cheap. If you can go to like a Hobby Lobby or something, they have them there, and just use their 40% off coupon. And yes, I did hear about the Scooby-Doo 2020 movie. I like the animation for it.
I like the animation, but I really wish that they would just let Scooby-Doo
The
just
voice
end.
actor. The voice actor.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Shaggy. It just sounds like Someone doing an impression of Shaggy.
Yeah,
bad
it's like
impression of
it's
it.
not. Yeah.
But hey,
Like I hope no one says anything too much. I hope no one says anything about it. Like I'll still watch the movie, but yeah, the voice
Mhm.
actor.
I still am gonna watch a movie, but at the same time, there's always that part of me that's like, I really wish Scooby Doo would just be done. Yeah, it's like a really
Oh
good
no.
like classic that's still ongoing, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of these iterations are making how should I put this? Not making a mockery of it. That's not the way I want to say this. It's like they're bringing bad reputation to it by being very subpar compared to how amazing the original was.
well, the original,
This
like
is
the one from the fucking 70s, is pretty bad.
That's what I'm saying. All they're doing is just rehashing it with just
Mhm.
like newer jokes.
Like,
I don't know,
compare-
like you really
if
can't
you-
do anything else with Scooby Doo other
It-
than oh look, it's these.
If you
these
compare
kids.
it to the original, it's like, yeah, the original is fucking garbage. It's one of the
some
examples of like what we learned in storyboard or storytelling classes, where it's like you have to show, not tell. So other shows at the time, like Hanna-Barbera cartoons, had like sound effects and stuff, but you couldn't like turn away from the TV and be like, oh, I know what's going on. Like with Hanna-Barbera cartoons, you had to sit there and watch and see what was going on. Not Hanna-Barbera, like fucking Looney Tunes cartoons. With fucking Scooby-Doo, you could turn around and you'd know exactly where the story was going because you just hear Fred go, "All right, gang, let's split up. Let's walk into this trash can."
I don't know. I can understand from an animation standpoint that they're bad. I just mean from like a production standpoint. Some of these like newer like Cartoon Network things just they don't feel funny or like yeah.
Yeah,
How's the
I
word to
know
put
what
this?
you
They,
mean.
they don't feel fleshed out. They feel like they
Mhm.
just were like, hey, what can we do to keep attention on Scooby Doo? This. All right, do it.
Well, it's not even Cartoon Network. It's Warner. Warner bought out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Warner bought out Turner, and so Warner's just
Oh,
like,
okay.
let's make Teen Titans go a lot, and let's make anything we own the rights to.
That's so weird to think about that Warner brought out Turner.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
just
huge
take,
amount
like,
of money.
yeah, you think about like all the shows that. Damn. All right. Well, I wonder when Disney's gonna buy WB.
That'd be insane.
I don't believe Disney can because of monopoly laws. They'd hold too much power over most media.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Think about it. Time Warner now owns Comcast.
Yeah, which is really strange because that brings back to something I learned in one of it was a social something class. It was not like social science thing, but it was about how like media affects social oh my god, I can't think of the words. Can't remember how they said it, but it was pretty much like how media affects people and affects your lives now.
Oh
It's like a
yeah.
social
And
science.
Just talking about this yesterday. Yeah, how like just media like just
yeah,
influence
and
people in
they were
general.
talking about how like laws had to be put in place because of companies like the one that owns AT&T and stuff, and like ABC and NBC and all this stuff has to they had to put laws in place because these people were essentially just rapidly buying each other out over and over and over, and there were just monopolies everywhere, and no there were even less of a chance than it is now for small businesses to do literally anything.
Mhm.
Pretty
And
much.
like I look at that and I'm like, yeah, but how those play into effect now that no one really cares who owns what? Like at this point, those laws aren't even really a thing because these companies that are like massive conglomerations just buy out anything they want and no one bats an eye.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit, like with Disney, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like Disney could most likely buy out this stuff. And like what is anyone gonna do about it? Nothing because
Hello.
they're Disney. Oh
Hello.
god.
Jesus. Well,
Hello.
that scared me.
I'm only here for like 30 minutes, and then I have to go see my counselor about next semester stuff, transferring, and bunch of shit stuff.
Hold up.
That's cool,
Fix
dude.
your volume a little bit.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
Mhm.
I
let me
feel
lower
like
you a
they
little
did
bit.
that on purpose. They wanted to try and like fucking.
Yeah, Scooby Doo should have just died, in my opinion. It's too old.
I don't think being old is really a reason for it to just die. What I mean is like the
It's lost its
the spectacle of Scooby Doo is gone. There is no spectacle left anymore, and like a lot of these iterations
They're just
don't.
cashing off the nostalgia.
Yeah, they're just cashing out off of nostalgia, and there's like I don't feel like that's right. I don't ever feel like nostalgia should be a selling point.
Yo, cause isn't fucking Teen Titans Go kind of doing the same thing? Aren't they just
Yes.
having like guest? Aren't they
Yes.
just having like guest on now
Oh,
because
yeah,
they
the
have no
movie.
idea? Like
It's
in
the movie that was cashing out.
that's what I'm saying. It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
where like it turns. I guess like did something happen with Scooby Doo where like just they ran out of ideas, so they just started like
It's
doing these
SpongeBob all over
movies.
again.
Yeah,
It's
like they had
SpongeBob.
fucking
Okay.
what's the Globetrotters on
Yeah,
Scooby Doo
that's
like
what I'm
20
saying.
times.
I love that whole thing, but just I can see the cash grab on that.
Yeah. A lot of media nowadays, or largely popular media, is just ending up being cash grabs because they bank off of
Marvel,
consumers will blindly consume.
Marvel in like every superhero genre.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason that the phrase "cape shit" is a thing.
Yep. Oh, and don't get me started with Dr. Seuss and how he's dead, but they're still making books about him.
Well,
Okay, hold on. Dr. Seuss, I believe, is a different case because Dr. Seuss was less of his own personal spectacle and more of a very popular spectacle of the genre that he like made so popular.
it's like a wholesome like, hey, this is for kids type thing. It wasn't
was
made
named
for,
after
to
Yeah.
make money, like where
Even though
Scooby
he's
Doo was built was made as cheap as possible so they can produce something to make money.
Yeah.
Isn't that what all Hanna shows are sort of like? They're
Yeah.
really short, but there's a lot.
It's because when they were made, there was I think a recession going on, or just needed to make cartoons
Yeah.
for as cheap as
I
possible.
mean, I like their short cartoons. That there's like a bunch of them, but they're really short and they look really cheap. And it's something to watch, but modern TV, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had cable in a long time because I just nothing.
You pirate everything that you want, but you
No,
wouldn't
I'm
really
not gonna,
want
I'm not gonna
anything
pirate
modern.
stuff.
I mean, you wouldn't really want any modern things to watch.
Like everything that I need isn't on cable. It's on
You can just buy
it's
the
like
DVD.
it's like on Netflix or like you can just find it on some site if it's like a single episode I want to watch.
Like, I want to own all of the old DuckTales shows, cartoon episodes, the really old one, not the new one with the same name. That's really not. I don't
I
like.
like the new one though. The animation's pretty
I
good.
thought the new one looked good. Yeah.
I mean, it's too much adventure. I don't know. It's just different from the original.
I mean, it's good to
Yeah, but
keep it
being
different from the
being
original.
different from the original is never a bad thing. Well, usually not a bad thing actually.
But I was.
If it's
I wasn't
as
into
long as it just doesn't like
I wasn't really into it.
take its premise away, like
Yeah.
with the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah, that's an example of being
It's like-
different.
It's like
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
you completely like forget
Killed it.
of what the Powerpuff Girls are supposed to be. It's just like this isn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
have
can't.
you got-
It's very hard to modernize old shows that had like a moral standpoint kind of thing
Yeah.
because
have-
no one cares about that anymore.
Have you guys seen Steven Universe?
Huh?
Unfortunately.
Haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
So now they're making a season. I think season 6 or something that's set in the future.
Stephen who?
Feels like a cash grab. Fucking cash grab. They ended the show and then they add a future season where they're in the future. It's, I don't know.
Steven Universe
Okay.
was never interesting to me to begin with. So I mean,
I mean, they killed it. They just killed it.
That shit fell off right after fucking season 1. When you figured that it wasn't gonna go anywhere.
I just
mean,
couldn't
I
get
sort
into it.
did. I mean, it's just me.
where is Thunder Runner Bomb? Where is this?
Uh,
So, guys, what's your opinion on Felix the Cat? Cause I'm, you know, just
I
trying.
don't.
Did
I
something
don't
come
know what
out
that
with
is.
him?
Still around? Cause I know he's bought out, but is he still around?
Felix the Cat.
It's the black and white cat. I didn't know
It's
if
the
they.
cat that they had made a clock out
Hold
of.
on.
It's like one of the first
Okay, yeah.
cartoons. I
Holy
think
shit.
it's one of the first cartoons.
I mean, I feel like I have everyone else's like same opinion.
Yeah, he's bought out by MGM. I think it's MGM or is it Universal or something?
Probably Universal.
Yeah. In Universal. And then I don't know what happened to him after that. I guess he just died. I think they made a movie, but I didn't care.
There's
I just
Well,
remember. Yeah. All
there's-
I remember of Felix the Cat is just I had a CD of it. It's like a CD of all the old black and white ones. And that was really it.
I like that name for it, the silent film era, huh?
Yeah.
the rubber hose stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was back in the day when shit happened because it's cartoons. You know where like exclamation point could be used as a baseball bat and your tail could be used as a fishing rod. Because
I mean, that still happens. That's just less common because the absurdity is something that doesn't really seem to fit too often in genres nowadays because it's like for some reason that whole like idea has become less what's the term I'm looking for? Just like it doesn't have the same impact on people. People don't see the absurdity and think, haha, how could that happen? They see it and they're just like, well, that was weird.
Yeah, because I remember one of the really old Felix the Cat cartoons was just a motion comic. It was just him and then a speech bubble, and it just went on, which I thought was creative.
What else do we got there? Has been Hotel.
Ooh, that one
Oh, yeah, that
I
one.
like it.
Okay,
I
so
sort of liked it, but I didn't like all the sexuality that they put in.
unpopular opinion. I like the animation kind of. I don't like the.
Did you
I don't
really?
like the
I know
director.
Jesse. I know the guy who animated it.
There's a
Jesse
bunch of
Lee.
people that animated on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It just I saw Jesse do it. Yeah.
I think Mick worked on some of it.
Yes, Mick
What?
and Stamper is a voice actor in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that, but like, Mick worked on it.
Yeah.
I think Mick's also actually a voice actor in it as well.
Mhm. But I think
Damn.
he also animated on it too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he had multiple hands, I guess, in that project.
You can have his
I
hands
like
on
it
me.
because it takes a lot of like, it has a lot of life. It needs a lot of work.
Yeah, I like the animation. It's just I don't really like the whole them trying to be like sexual and adulty and that sort of stuff.
Well,
That kind of blew me away when I first watched it. it's not that bad because of that. And I'm just not into those types of things.
I mean, sexualization in a non-children's cartoon isn't exactly a bad thing.
Yeah, no,
It's not that new either. Now that I think about it, too, huh?
Yeah.
They do have a lot of like sexual jokes within. Well,
Family
theirs
Guy.
is more obvious though. Yeah, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I'm
being
just saying,
out.
I didn't really think it was gonna be like that.
I have sex. Quan,
Do
do you
you,
have
though?
sex? Yeah, I have a son.
Wanted to. I wanted to. There was something keeping me from liking it. I don't know.
A lot of
But I
people
loved it.
judge. A lot of people judge the main creator of it for like past mistakes. But another issue with that is that these are mistakes from years ago that they've apologized multiple times for and
Okay.
admitted what they did was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just over the top.
Like, it's not over the top though. That's the problem. Is that they like this person made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. They're human just like everybody else. But people villainize them or vilify them. Sorry, wrong word. Vilify them for these like it's a misjudgment. That's all it is. You shouldn't put someone on a cross for making an incorrect judgment in the past that they've like recognized as an incorrect judgment.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what
So-
you're
so
saying
one
is
thing
Louis C.K. did
you
nothing
first.
wrong.
Wait, who did nothing wrong?
Whoa, Fabian. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. You going into Louis C.K. things? I absolutely fucking agree. Sure, he's a creep, but he was doing something behind closed doors.
And on the phone.
As
He
long
was
as it
in
doesn't
his
affect
room.
it.
He was.
Wait, was he on his phone? Was he on the phone? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he was on the phone too.
Oh, never mind then. I take what I've
Yeah.
said back. I thought that this was just like someone found out that he was just beating off kind of thing to something. I don't
No, he
like.
was inviting other actresses and stand-up comedians to his room, and then he'd be like,
Oh, man.
can I beat my meat in front of you? And they'd be like, I guess.
I guess.
Bro, do it. Beat your fucking
Well, just
schmeat right in
do it.
front
I
of me
got
right
paid.
now.
I don't think it was like a Jared Fogle type situation though, where he's like,
Well, no. If it was a Jared Fogle type situation where he like it was underage stuff, then yeah, that spectacle would have been made out of it. Because
Is
at
Jared
that
still alive?
he is actually he is at
Wow. Oh my
I believe it's
God.
I believe he's at the Longmont prison still, which I used to live right next to that prison.
dude,
It was
you
really
could go
funny.
visit Jared Fogle.
I could have gone to go visit Jared Fogle, but
Go
I don't
visit
live there
Jared
anymore.
Fogle. Aw.
I don't live there anymore.
Go eat a Subway sandwich in front of Jared Fogle.
Yeah, just like going to the prison. Hey, can I eat this in front of Jared Fogle?
Food there,
just
to
like
be honest.
munch.
Hey Jared, I got your favorite. It's Subway. It's a 6-inch, unlike you.
I call it the Jerry Fogle.
And I call it the Jared Fogle. It's a little bit of meat and a whole lot of child porn.
Well, they sell that at
It's got a
Subway now.
picture of you right here.
And then right in front of
Capping
you, you
off the-
beat off on the sandwich, and then you like offer him a piece.
You want a piece, Jared?
No
never like
The
you'll
prison
never
guard's just like,
Subway
no
will
feeding
never-
the prisoners. No feeding the prisoners.
It's just so sad. Like that company will never be let down.
Nope.
Yeah.
But then again, it doesn't matter because Subway kind of your average Subway has really bad food.
Yeah, Subway sandwiches
Not
are
mine.
just
The
bad.
Indian man with
It's
a
bad.
very hairy chest at my Subway makes the most
Wow.
exquisite sandwich.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Food is food. Get out of here.
Yeah, the person who runs the Subway next to my work is trans, and they're a very strange person. They seem just incredibly awkward, and I'm like, how are you like the manager is what I want to know. Like what kind of confidence does it take to run a Subway that gets little to no business? Yeah, I guess. Maybe they worked there for a long time, just kind of got thrown into the position. And it says nothing about them. It's more just like, usually the face of your company, you want to be someone like confident who can like answer every question. This person is not seeming to be very confident in the slightest.
You know, I don't think Subway has a lot of choices.
That's
Who
actually
they-
true. Yeah.
and who they hire anymore. You know, let's just say that.
They have no
Yeah.
work experience, so not hiring.
Okay, here's what we gotta do. All right, ready? You take every child, former and current, you throw them in a pit, and you just fill it with water.
I'm pretty sure
And
like,
then-
the only. Oh,
Death to children.
what were you gonna say?
Just like fill it with water, and then like take the world's largest taser and just start tasing the water. It's not exactly gonna kill everybody, but it's gonna hurt a lot.
You need like a whole bunch of tasers. Just
porn
get,
right
like-
there.
No. You make a really, really big taster.
Yeah.
That is child porn right there.
Oh.
What's child porn?
Tasering the kids.
I don't want to
No,
get
hold on. No,
can
I
we-
said children, current and former. So now everybody gets the chance to be tased.
Oh God.
For your enjoyment.
I feel like the
Not-
only question they ask you at Subway is, do you have terabytes of child pornography stored in your computer at home? I feel like that's it. Like, you really don't need any other questions.
I feel like my stream is gonna get shut down.
Mm,
Yeah. Sooner or later.
wait,
That's
do I need-
okay though.
Do I need to say it a little
We'll
bit
fight
more?
over-
Child porn, child porn,
Oh,
child
no.
porn, yeah.
Kitty titties, kitty titties.
Come at me.
Hey,
But I'm not
ASMR,
scared
right
of you.
there.
Fucking scratch me.
Fight me, bitch.
You ready to throw down? I'll drop my pants. You won't like it. It was scary.
Oh God.
I'll
Unleash
throw
the
my
beast.
child porn.
I'm sorry,
I will-
David. This is not the stream.
Jesus.
So, how goes your animation?
Yeah, let's change this.
Does it have child porn?
No.
Let's just get off of child porn. Let's get
Oh yeah, let's get away from child porn.
Chowder. I
Now
love
draw
chowder.
chowder with a dick.
Just put a mini in front of him.
Chowder's
Oh,
chowder.
pee.
Powder.
Little pee-pee on him.
You know it's sad. I'm pretty sure Fabian wouldn't be the first person.
I'm definitely
No,
not.
there's Rule 34 exists, so.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
sad.
There you go.
I mean, how's that sad? It's more of a thank
You know
God
what?
that.
So
Thank
people
God.
keep drawing chowder with the dick. Why?
No, I don't mean that. I just mean Rule 34 in general. Good, thank God it exists.
Oh,
Nice
yeah,
tail.
that's
Nice
that's
tail over there.
That's a
totally
necessary
doesn't-
evil, Rule 34. That's just a necessary evil in some cases.
You say evil, I say blessing.
Nice tail over there. I can see that his tail looks like a penis.
No. Fabian, no. You could actually get in trouble.
It's his tail.
What do you mean you can get in trouble? It'll be fine.
Come on, haven't you seen tails like that?
Wait, are you telling me that Tails doesn't have two dicks?
The tail has like a lump. The first-
A tail looks like a dick, but it isn't.
Hold on,
Because-
if your dick
because
looks like a
it's
tail,
tail.
damn. Fucking, that's quite the penis you got there.
Right there.
Thanks.
Right there.
Hey Fabian, how big's your cock?
Pretty big.
I don't own a cock, excuse you. I need to be a farmer in order to own
No, that's Quan. Quan doesn't have a penis. He failed penis inspection day.
Nope. Sorry, guys. It didn't work.
it. Sorry guys, but I
Guys,
jumped the
I'm
board.
sorry, my penis just didn't work that day.
I was telling Keegan about that, Pierce. About how we tricked Corey into thinking penis inspection day was real.
What?
And he was like,
no, Corey did not fucking fall for
he
that.
fell
Don't.
for it. We were, because I remember going up to Quan. I'm like, dude, just tell him something about penis inspection day. We're like this close. Like, I'm pretty sure we have him convinced. We just need like a little nudge. He's like, okay. And then later that day, Quan
little
walks in the
nudge.
fucking lunchroom, sits down next to us, and goes, man, I failed penis inspection.
Oh.
And you look so fucking sad, and Corey just has like a look of shock in his face.
My gym teacher made me do
You're
penis
Corey.
inspection day.
And I was telling Keegan about that. He's like, "There's no fucking way that's true." And it was one of those days we were playing D&D, and Pierce just got there and walks in the room. I'm like, "Hey Pierce, do you remember Penis Inspection Day?" And he starts laughing. And goes, "Yeah." And Quan failed, and Corey believed him.
What the fuck?
And
Oh my
Keegan
God,
Keegan
Corey's a
just looks at
fucking-
us, like, "No, no."
Jesus Christ.
What's that in the background? The little thing in the background.
I'm painting the background right now.
I mean, I don't know where it is.
It's
Okay.
the shelf. I'm just painting the background right
Oh,
now.
shelf.
It's the
It's a weird looking shelf.
yeah, it's the backgrounds are
Before
Gonna
it's
be weird.
colored and everything. Whew. I'm almost done with Felix the Cat. It only took me 20 minutes. I'm almost done.
Quan, you should learn Blender.
You think so?
I know a little bit of Blender. I also know how to use 3ds Max a little
I
bit.
don't know the shit about 3D.
I know
modeling.
ZBrush and Maya.
Blender is fucking stupid because it makes like so many polygons, and then you have to take it into some other program and fucking try to remove or lower the amount of polygons it has so that your rendering software doesn't take 3 years to render a simple project.
I mean, that's
What if I
that's
want to
pretty
do that?
common for most 3D modeling programs.
3ds Max doesn't use that many polygons in my experience.
Really?
That's a
Yeah,
weird
3ds
ass-
Max uses like very minimal, and you can add more, like you can use more if you set it to do so. But
The only thing.
when I created my shit in 3ds Max, like I originally created it in Blender when I was in college, and when we tried to render it, it said that it was going to take 3 weeks to render. Then we went and recreated. We recreated the whole thing in 3ds Max, and
less than
it
3 weeks?
it no it said that it was going to take a week to render. At that point, we just had to lower the quality of a bunch of our stuff. But
Mhm.
That is
What do we-
fucking long.
Oh,
How is
yeah,
that
it's because
in-
we had, it was an entire video project of a 3D model of a museum, and we had a full like camera run through of every single part of the museum.
Damn.
Have you seen the
That is
video of
dope.
the Indian guy with his 3D render of Dubby from Harry Potter?
Nope.
No,
Quan
do
knows
not
what I'm
even
talking
wanna
about.
know.
W's got a block.
Master gave Dobby a sock. He's gonna put it on his fat cock.
Zombie got a sock.
That's the thing.
A sock.
Do you guys think Dobby fucks?
Oh, Dobby
Oh,
fucking
Dobby
fuck.
fucks for sure.
I think
Dobby
he's too
fuck.
poor for
Dobby
that.
fucking slams.
I think he's too poor for that.
Nah. What do you mean? When you're poor, all you have to do, like, you don't get the amenities of normal life, so that now your only like hobby
have
is just
time for that.
fucking. No, you have time for it. You just gotta sit there and fuck.
Or both. No. What's the guy? Who's his master?
Oh, I'm
He's
his
not a
master.
anymore.
Dobby's a little
Draco Malfoy's
sub.
father. Fucking Jesus. He ain't gonna appreciate that.
I don't give a fuck.
Dobby, stop fucking!
If I'm poor,
back to
and I don't
work.
have anything to do, I'm gonna fuck.
Master told Dobby not to stop.
Don't be in pain.
Teach Dobby the
Yep.
meaning of cum.
Well, Dobby's gonna learn the meaning of shirt.
God damn.
The fuck,
God
this
damn.
dude has so much health.
Oh, nice door. It looks really cool.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
So who are you gonna put in the background?
I'm just painting the background right now. Just set
Are you gonna
dressing.
put anyone in the background? Or
Well,
is it just gonna be Chowder?
it's gonna be Chowder. It's my
Bruh.
my shot is only 2 seconds long. I just want to fill it
Same.
up with I'm just filling it up with
These people, help me.
some details.
No, no.
At least we got a year for another 2-second frame. Animation.
That's true.
5 minutes and I'll have to go see my freaking counselor, which I do not want to do because I hate school. Banana. We all gotta go to school, get that education.
Nah, fuck school.
Yeah.
I dropped out.
I dropped out too. Hey, art school
Fuck
dropout.
college. I didn't go to an art school. I went to a fucking university and the place sucked.
Oh, I'm an art school
It's
dropout.
looking, it really is looking the same for me because I really am just about to get paid, like just working.
Quan, I'm
Dude,
telling your
being
mom,
able to
dude.
work, but it really is though.
Quan, I'm gonna tell your
At
mom.
least I'm gonna have a decent job.
Like I'm gonna be able to make enough next year to where like I won't have to go to school, which is bad because
What are you going to
wanna-
school for, Steve? Is it Steve?
Whatever, just call me whatever. Yeah, I'm going to school. I was into art, but then my folks were just like, it's competitive. Pick something that has a lot of people. And my dad forced me into accounting. Accounting.
Accounting? What the fuck?
I'm an
Like,
accountant.
the reason I stopped doing art was because my entire family like didn't support me in the slightest, and they were getting upset that I wanted to do art.
Yep, there you
So
go.
like,
I wanna get
I'm
paid
honestly one of
60K.
those people who's like, don't. I regret stopping doing any sort of art. You should not let your family just tell you how to live your life. Ultimately, it's your choice. It's your life.
I get
Yep.
60K. That supports myself. I won't be poor.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Think of it this way: would you rather be poor and doing something that you love, or rich and doing something you fucking despise?
that's pretty much what it
Because
comes
then I
down
get
to.
work
So.
experience and I can get a better job.
But that has nothing to do with art, though. That's like,
Yeah, it does. I can get myself into art with my work experience.
But how?
If I'm focusing on art at the same time.
I mean, Zach used to work at Wendy's for a few years, from what I understand.
yeah, but I mean, like, ultimately, work experience in places that don't have anything to do with art don't really give you experience for people who like want to look in, like, they want a portfolio to see work experience at random places because
Yeah.
none of that matters to them.
Well, then good for them.
That doesn't really. Okay, whatever.
At least I'll get rich and. Alright.
They're not gonna care about how much.
Yeah, nobody in this world at all cares how much money you have. Money doesn't buy anything really in this world other than monetary
It
possession.
It buys me food and it buys me.
Oh yeah, everyone needs money to live. But in any case, just don't let it control you. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm doing art as a hobby. Still not as good.
Well, yeah. It's gonna take time. I fucking suck too. Doesn't mean I should stop.
I'm not stopping. Who says work will stop me?
So, Aquan, what are you gonna do for your shot?
Wow.
I'll probably like, for right now, I'll stick to something small, like
Mhm.
fucking baby steps, and just do like a simple, like if it just cuts to like, one character or something, I'll just do that.
Yeah, that's what mine is. It's like a shot of chowder and then another shot of mung and
Everyone's
truffles.
picking one character. It's
Yeah.
kinda hard.
Yeah, it's gonna, cause it's just baby steps. It's like I don't know. I want to see what I can do first.
Like
I
on
mean,
my
I could
YouTube
do
channel,
two
you can see the
characters.
one I did for the Ren and Stimpy one.
I'll
Do I
stick
have
to.
go see my counselor? 1 minute and I'll have to see my counselor. Jesus.
I'll just stick to like Mung making like some stupid face or something, or whatever, or just
Just watch the episode.
Yeah, I rewatched the episode just to understand where my
You
shot
can
was.
pick. You can pick a frame. I just picked random, cause I didn't care.
Okay.
My Felix looks so fucking weird. Cause his head is on the wrong. Like I can't fix his head. Okay.
What are you
Okay,
animating
I'll
in?
take my picture and I'll leave. To see my counselor.
What are you animating in, Peter?
Toon Boom Studios 5. It's a really old Toon Boom. Toon Boom by 4.
Did you pirate that, sir?
No.
I have Toon Boom Harmony. What is it? 13, 12?
But I
Harmony?
can't pirate it. I
I've-
can pirate it.
I've-
But no. I have the code. It needs the code and the key.
I have the newest
You
version
need
of
to
Toon
get the
Boom.
installer.
I hate
Yeah, I
using
was
Toon
gonna
Boom, though.
What's
There's
wrong
my
with it?
fucking
It's
Felix.
just so complicated. It's like,
My
it
fucking
had some of the
Felix the
things from
Cat.
Flash. Like, I like animating in Flash because I've been using it since, it's fucking Macromedia Flash 8 or 9. But Toon Boom is more powerful, so you can do 3D stuff. You can do a lot more stuff in it. But it's
Mhm.
it's got a huge learning curve.
Yeah, mine doesn't even have a few of the basic keys.
Oh. No.
But I could basically just animate. That's all that I need. I don't need any fancy shit. It just everything's a lot harder.
I was kind of.
But it's possible. Let me take a better picture of fucking Felix the Cat. So atrocious. There we go. I'm not sure you guys could see it. Fucking Felix the. Not sure you guys could see that. Fuck his head. His head is too far back.
Tyler, Tyler.
Take the selection tool. Just gotta move his head.
Tyler.
What's up? Oh, sorry.
You're good. Are you ever
Okay,
gonna get back into
guys, I
art
have
stuff?
to leave. I have to leave to see my counselor.
No problem, dude.
Alright,
Yep.
man.
Have fun, I
His
guess.
wife and college and stuff, yeah.
Why is my shit not loading? Please. Please. Alright, what's up?
Chicken butt.
Me too. Come on. Why is my model not loading? There we go.
Hey, Fabian, looking at the background.
You like my background so far?
I like your back.
Nice.
Very round. You know, I fucking hate the fact that like what's it called? The chiropractors are a scam essentially
Mm-hmm.
because I have actual back
What?
problems. Yes, most chiropractors are a scam because spinal alignment is not a thing.
Mm-mm.
It is not a real concept. There is no research or study shown that can prove that your spine can be misaligned.
Damn.
Your spine can be curved, your hips can be misaligned, and
That's
so can
called
your shoulders.
scoliosis, and you can't
Yo,
fix that with a
'Cause I-
chiropractor.
I've had like this one problem with like my fucking like right shoulder blade for like the past 2 years now.
Yeah, that's a different part. Like your spine itself, the buzzword that they use essentially is, spinal misalignment. That's not a real thing.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with that. Well, all right, cool. No, no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just need to go see an actual physical
I'm a
therapist
fucking
or
doctor.
something.
Yeah.
Actual doctor.
Go see a real doctor. That's it. Just go see a real doctor.
If you look into it, most chiropractors are also have that belief that they can cure fucking anything. Like, oh, you have the flu? Let me pop your knuckles.
You have oh man, you're not really feeling too good. You're having constant headaches. Let me use this thing to jam into your back real quick. Okay, they're fixed. You'll never have a headache again.
My headache doesn't hurt, but
5,000.
my back. What the fuck did you do to it? I can't
God, this
walk.
guy's
I can't
fucking-
breathe.
He just fucking laid me on the ground and stomped on my back. What the fuck?
The same thing with acupuncture. And just crystals. Like, I don't know. It's like I understand people not trusting like medicine and shit because it's like you're putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay. But then there's also people that are like, yeah, so this little Asian man stepped on my back and now my cancer is cured.
Snake oil.
Mm-hmm.
Little Asian man stepped on my. This little brown man stepped on my back.
Reminder that Iraqi only made part one a thing. Like he only made it possible because he's racist. He hates the Chinese.
Open.
Oh, I can't wait to get to work so I can buy icy hot. Jesus Christ, my back hurts.
I've had back problems too. I hurt my back with my son on Halloween because he constantly wanted to be picked up.
Oh.
And it's like, I love him to death, but it was like, oh shit, my back.
My back.
My bones.
My back.
My bones.
You're getting an old man face. Oh man, it's gonna be cool too. I'll be there right around your birthday too. It'll be
Oh
great.
yeah. Oh shit, so
I
you're,
need to come.
you're gonna be
I
here
need to come
soon.
fucking visit you guys eventually.
You need to.
We're gonna.
I want to come like visit Pearson and Fabian and make fun of Corey.
Oh, I can't wait to see Kirsten Corey.
They're not gonna be in the same room together. You know that, right, Quan?
Really? They still
Yeah.
won't hang out with each other?
Yeah.
I mean, Corey's been on a streak of kind of being a shit stain for a while.
Corey's dad hates me.
Why?
I stayed with him for a couple of months, and where things were going fine. But then when I moved out, I guess like they thought I stole like an heirloom like violin that their grandfather had made or something, and his dad thinks I stole it or something.
He found it, dude. 'Cause I
They
went over
did?
there. I went over there and he showed it to me, and it was all scratched up. I was like, huh.
Yeah. So when I went over there the other day, when I went over there like last year, his dad was like, "Please leave the premises." I was like, "Whoa."
Did you think he was joking at first?
Oh no, he was dead serious.
Was he like, get the fuck off my property, you N-word?
Yeah, he was like, yeah. I felt like he was that close to saying the N-word too, but he was like, "Please leave or I'll call the cops." I was like, "Oh, okay." Shit.
That's when you accuse him of hate crimes.
But I kind of understand his dad as a person, so I get it though. That's the thing. It's like he was the type of guy to get up and watch like Fox News before he went to work and whatnot. So, I mean, like he let me stay in his home, so I know he's not gonna kill me or anything. I know he wouldn't have like shot me on sight or something.
I would have, you N-word.
Right? Right?
Hey. Hey.
No, where's this motherfucker going? Alright, so that's what a great stream so far. We've talked about child porn. We've talked about
You take the moon, and you take
Take the sun.
you take the moon and you take the moon and you take the moon and you take the moon.
You take Felix the Cat, and you take Jared. That's pretty much what we talked about today, right?
Yeah.
That sums up pretty much everything. Huh? Fabian, how long are you gonna typically try to keep streams going, Fabian?
We've been animating for a few hours now.
It's about like 9 over.
Well, I haven't really got any work done until now. Oh shit.
I'd say about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah. Is the stream still going? I think I pressed the button.
Yeah, it's still live as far as I can tell.
Okay, yeah, it's still going.
Oh no, I wanted to tell you, I was recording people yesterday. We were kind of just every time you called, like the Discord thing was ringing every time we were trying to record. I was like, okay, I gotta close Discord. We ended up recording all night, so.
Pierce was making a song.
Hey,
Pierce is?
Pierce is doing music.
He's messing around with
But-
music stuff. It's funny.
I didn't know
He's
that Pierce was
he's
in,
had a
like,
beat
making
like
music.
looping. It was like boom doom tss, boom 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 tss, and then like a little bell, like a bicycle bell, and then someone going yeah
Yeah.
yeah 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 yeah.
I would love to see Pierce do something.
He's like, I'm making trap beats.
You make
I like
traps.
trap.
I dated a trap once.
Well,
Hey, man.
You all know that.
hey buddy.
Maybe. Hold on.
Want to introduce me?
I don't know.
No, I want to hear the story
That
now.
was years ago.
Hold on. No.
Yo, let's go. Let's hype.
Oh, is this a story you want to tell right now?
Not on the
Is this a
live
story we
stream.
can talk about on stream?
Not on the live stream.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay. Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard about this, Fabian. Hold.
This is hype.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, I'm just curious, really, is all. Because I feel like the closest thing I've had was like somebody messaged you on Tinder, somebody.
Uh-huh.
A bot message you on Tinder, Quan, and that's your.
A bot message you on Tinder. Be like, click here to see my penis.
You. Oh fuck you!
And that's your entire dating experience.
I went on a Tinder date. We fucking bought Subway afterwards.
Did
And
she
she
throw
went,
up?
Oh man.
Was it Jared Fogel?
Bruh.
Oh
You date
god.
Jared Fogle?
Quan went on a date with Jared Fogel.
A man doesn't
Bro,
kiss and
that's-
tell. A man doesn't kiss and tell his sandwiches. His sandwiches.
Bro.
What happens at Subway stays at Subway. As Jared would like to say. In his defense, huh? Yeah? Oh, no.
I might have to limit the special guests we get on our server.
To what?
Special guest.
I'll see who they are first before I let them on.
Special guest, huh?
Who is special guest?
Let's get Christian on next. Let's just go full force.
Bruh.
Dude.
You mean Christine?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
sorry,
sure
yeah,
you could
Christine.
get Christian.
I bet I can get Christine on. Let's have a Q&A panel with Christine.
How does the makeshift Gucci work?
Didn't he cut a hole? Like, didn't he literally cut himself?
Yeah, he literally took like a
Exacto
he
knife.
literally took like a scalpel or X-Acto knife and just fucking cut a hole in his gooch.
Wait, no, did he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that serious?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't
Alright,
like
let's
this one,
see.
though.
Apparently Pokemon Sword and Shield has a massive issue with FPS.
First-person shooters?
No, like frame rate.
Oh.
Are they gonna keep all the like the Z crap like?
Bruh, what the fuck? What is happening here? Hold up. Let me link this in chat real quick.
Are they gonna keep all like that Z stuff? What is
No,
it?
Z moves are gone. Mega
Good.
evolutions are gone.
Good.
Fucking the only thing left is the is Dynamax.
Is that where they turn giant?
Yeah. And then there's Gigantamax, Gigantamax, whatever you want to fucking. I don't know how to pronounce it. I haven't heard anyone say the word. But it's only certain Pokemon get to do that shit, and it's fucking garbage. It just puts a barrier between
It
Pokemon
just-
of which ones are trying. They're trying to make this one good. They're trying to make this one bad in their special little feature.
It's just like when you use stuff like Z move and whatnot. It's like their final moves. Like you guys weren't gonna do anything of these with Pokemon. Like this was it. That's what I didn't like. So then I was just like, well, now they have to keep using Z moves, or they're gonna look stupid.
Yeah, joke's on you. They'll throw away any feature that they make, regardless of how good or bad it is.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Are there bicycles still in the game?
Yeah, they just don't give a shit. Look, baby.
You take a woman, you take her home. She looks all pretty. Take off her shirt. Take off her bra. She got them flapjack titties. What do?
I tell her, ma'am, I am a Christian man, and I whip up my Bible. And
Then
then
you start slapping her titties with your Bible. I'm what you call a Bible thumper, and then you start thumping her tits with your Bible.
Let me whip out my Bible belt, take off my belt.
I brought my belt that has the word J on it. The J is for Jesus. Jesus. Man, I didn't get to buy any any decent amount of alcohol yesterday at the store.
I by myself. It's Modelo time, baby.
Bro, it's Modelo time.
It's Modelo time, fool.
Yo,
Modelo's
Fabian, when
fucking-
I come visit, we have to buy like a full case of fucking Modelo and just go hard
baby,
on it.
We're buying Modelo.
All I have is Jaeger.
No.
I did it.
Fabian, don't tell me that.
I have Jaeger. Hold on, it's probably in my room. Hold on.
No, Fabian, you don't understand. I will get you under the table with Jaeger just using a funny little drink that my roommates taught me called bone hurting juice. Cause it tastes good.
I found out the dangers of Long Island iced teas the other day.
What happened?
Oh, Long Island iced tea is a very dangerous drink just because they taste good, but you just keep drinking them, you forget they're alcohol, then you end
Yeah.
up buzzed.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought they would be like really strong.
No, they're not strong at all. They're fairly weak considering the fact that how much alcohol they have in them. They're really drowned out by the iced tea.
No, the thing is, Long Island
You should
iced teas
really
aren't
drink
supposed to have iced tea in them. It's just pure alcohol. To the
Or
point.
not, you know what I mean. Not drowned out by the iced tea, just drowned out by the thought of oh, this is really easy to drink.
Oh yeah.
God, I'm fucking retarded. Jesus Christ.
Cause yeah, you've had some pretty light drinks before. That's
I
why.
found my Jaeger and I thought I had more. There's it's a little under half. Should I
Is
take
it one
a
of the big bottles or is it one of the little baby bottles?
It's one of the
Yeah,
big
baby.
bottles.
Oh.
Should I take a swig?
No.
No, don't fucking take a swig. You're on
12
stream.
o'clock.
Let's take a swig.
Oh my god.
I had a shot of Jaeger bomb the other day, and I didn't eat anything. So I had it on an empty stomach. I was at Hooters. I was like, I'll have one Jaeger bomb, please. She looked at my ID and she just looked at me for a good minute, this has to be fake. I'm like, no, please. Me.
I'm sorry that I look like a child, ma'am, but I'm not a child. I promise.
Sorry, I
As
look
your
like Andy
girlfriend-
Milonakis.
As your fucking girlfriend holds your hand, drags you in. We'll have a table for two. Okay. Do you want a kiddie menu? Yes.
Oh.
How tall is your girlfriend compared to you, Fabian?
She's shorter than me, and I'm already pretty short.
Oh, the fuck? Is she a midget?
No.
Because you're a midget, so how the
I'm
fuck
not a
is
midget.
he shorter
What the
than
fuck?
you?
Damn.
I'm not that fucking short.
Call Fabian a midget?
Pierce
my
is just
God.
freakishly tall, dude. Pierce literally. I have a Snapchat of Pierce walking into his room, and I didn't notice it, but like looking back on it, he ducked to go into his room because he almost hit the fucking
No
ceiling.
fucking way.
Yes, like had like a little flinch, like he's done it a million times. Just went whoop. And I didn't notice it. And when I saw the snap again, I'm like, what the fuck? He just kind of dodged the
ducked.
ceiling.
Yeah, Pierce is kind of tall.
How tall is Pierce actually?
He's like
He's
7'7".
like Oh, never
He's
mind.
what?
He's 7'7".
Never mind.
No. I know his fucking girlfriend's 6'3".
He's taller than his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
He's like
In sh-
6'5", I
In
think.
short, Pierce is tall.
His girlfriend's 6'3", and he like towers over her, so it's
5'7" or
fucking.
5'8", right? Because I'm 5'9" or 5'10".
You guys are short. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'm 5'4".
Which
No.
5'4"?
I'm not
No,
5'4".
no way.
You're not 5'4".
I'm 5'4",
Fabian, you're
dude.
not 5'4".
I'm 5'4", dude.
My roommate over there in the corner, who's a manlet, fucking just goes, yeah, because you're shorter than him.
Fuck off.
The fucking war of the manlets. Who's shorter?
How tall is he? Is he 5'5"?
Well, I'm not gonna talk. I'm pretty sure like there's only one of your.
How tall is your roommate?
Does that mean you're 5'6" today, Kyle?
Is he 5'5"?
He's 5'5".
I'm gonna kick his ass.
Oh my god.
He said he's gonna kick your ass. No, he's a fucking
I'd like to
wimp.
see
He's an
Fabian
animator.
fight Fabian.
It does mean shit. Fabian, isn't it true that all animators have to be little wimps?
I don't know, cause you have fucking Mick and Stamper.
Oh, that's true. Mick and Stamper are fucking super jacked.
Man,
They're
I
jolts.
feel like
Well,
only
Mick
can
is super
take on
jacked. I don't know about
fight.
Stamper anymore.
Stamper,
Stamper's pretty malnourished at this point, so I don't know if he would be
Well,
jacked
Pony would
anymore.
take
dude,
someone on. He's a big
Stamper
guy.
is hung.
I feel
though.
so. Wait, is Stamper hung?
Stamper's hung as fuck, dude. It's scary.
There's no way Stamper is that big of a penis.
Dude, he
He took a picture of himself. He's taking pictures of nudes. Stamper, I'm pretty sure Stamper's taking pictures of his gaping ass. I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude, there's a fuck. You probably can find it if you look for it, but one of his
Why would I
girlfriends
want
posted
to
a
Google for
picture.
Stamper's dick?
I'm pretty sure Stamper has a porn video out there. That's what I'm just saying.
He might.
I'm gonna end the stream here, guys.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas. Love y'all.